I'm Bridget Condon with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. King Henry's return is coming. The Titans running back revealed a huge smile when asked if he would play Saturday against the Bengals, saying, quote, "We'll see how it goes." Derrick Henry has been sidelined since week 8 after breaking his foot and then having surgery. He was at practice Wednesday and says he has a big steel plate in his foot, but he's encouraged to be back with his teammates. Niners quarterback Jimmy G is banged up with both an injured thumb and a sprained shoulder, but he's expected to play on Saturday against the Packers. However, not at 100%, according to NFL Network's Ian Rappaport. And Baker Mayfield underwent surgery for his torn labrum on Wednesday. He posted a video saying it was a complete success. The Browns quarterback is expected to begin light throwing in April and make a full recovery by the start of training camp. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Saving at the Home Depot means you can do more for less. Like making your laundry and life easier with an LG wash tower that automatically detects fabric texture and load size. Enjoy savings on top-rated appliances online, in-store, or on the Home Depot app. The Home Depot. How doers get more done. U.S. only while supplies last. Valid 1/6 through 1/26/2022. Free delivery applies to orders of $396 or more.
Is your job going nowhere? It's a new year. Time for a new career in IT. My Computer Career has slashed tuition. So what are you waiting for? Campuses are open. Attend in person or live online. Hands-on learning and lifetime career services help you succeed. And you could start your career in months, not years, even with no experience. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu.
And we are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXOL, Centro, California. Oh, it's a Thursday, by the way, the 20th day of January, 2022. Happy day. And if your birthday is today, we'll get to that. Yeah, coming up. You know the TSA? Right. Yeah, those friendly guys and gals that greet you at the airport and frisk you. Yeah, one of the highlights of any time I travel. Anyway, here are some of the things that TSA agents confiscated last year. Okay? A chainsaw. Okay. You know, if you feel you have to travel with a chainsaw, be my guest. But they at New Orleans International Airport, TSA agents intercepted a chainsaw. Fireworks, well, that's kind of to be expected. A machete at Reagan National Airport. Bear spray. A cleaver. Yeah, not Wally or the beaver. A meat cleaver. A buckle, belt buckle. That's an actual firearm. A meth burrito. Come on. Personally, I prefer machaca in my burritos, maybe with some beans and rice. But, you know, to each his own. Oh, boy. We've got birthdays. Are you ready for the big shot birthdays? Let's celebrate singer Eric Stewart. He sang with 10cc. Also, Wayne Fontana and the Mindbenders, he's 77. Drummer George Grantham of Poco, 75. Poco, very underrated. Guitarist Paul Stanley of Kiss, very overrated. He's 70. Ian Hill of Judas Priest is 70. Bill Maher is 66. Actor Lorenzo Lamas is 64. Actor James Denton, 59. Actor Rainn Wilson, 56. Actor Stacey Dash, 55. Actor Reno Wilson, 53. Actor Skeet Ulrich is 52. And actor Evan Peters is 35. Okay. You want some local birthdays? I can do that. Yes, stick around.
This winter, we must all do our part to protect ourselves and loved ones from COVID-19. Getting vaccinated gives you the greatest protection against severe illness and death. And for the first time, everyone in the family ages 5 and up is eligible for the vaccine. If you are already fully vaccinated, get your booster to keep your immunity strong. Keeping each other safer is simple. Get vaccinated. Visit myturn.ca.gov to find a vaccination location near you. Brought to you by
We
the
have
California
birthday wishes
Department
going
of
out
Public Health.
today to Alexander Calderon, Hallie Navarro, Mercedes Partida, Stephanie Molina, Samantha Hernandez, John Britschke, Yaya Verdugo, Marjorie Huffman, Michaela Cuff, Denise Shetler, Kevin Ward, Dale Miller, DeZante Wyatt, Janet Belt, Jenny Ward, Karina Partida Romero, Lucero Cardenas, Savannah Diaz, Zulma Villanueva, Eric Quijada, Camila Quijada, Helen Molina, J.J. Martinez, and my sister-in-law, Cindy Buckley. Happy birthday from Kxo. And many happy and I looked back. My grandmother, Margreta Funk, would have been 128 years old today. She was a character. She was a hoot. Yes. Anyway, she lived to be 94, so she did pretty well on that. Multiple fan fights broke out after the playoff game in Los Angeles between the Rams and the Arizona Cardinals last Monday night. Yeah, it got rather ugly. Yeah, Cardinal fans threw their beers, and Rams fans from Los Angeles threw their artisanal pumpkin spice gluten-free vegan lattes right back at them. Yeah, I suppose it all depends on where you're coming from, right? Anyway, the playoffs continue. We've got doubleheader Saturday, doubleheader Sunday. Yeah, we'll be bringing you lots of football action this weekend. Saturday, the Bengals and the Titans, followed by the 49ers and the Packers. Sunday, the Rams and the Buccaneers, and then the Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Have you got a favorite? I really don't. Yeah, I would like to see some good football. Yeah, unlike some of the games that were played last week. Yeah, thank you, NFL, expanding the wild card playoffs and really dumbing down the competition. Yeah. Oh, well. Hey, it's all about the Benjamins. Right now, it's all about the news. We're going to jump in with a look at World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
And 2 Democrats opposed changing the filibuster. CBS's Scott McFarland.
Supporters said this voting rights law would have made it easier to vote and stop suppression at the ballot box. Critics said it was a power grab to rewrite the rule book.
White House says the U.S. will work in lockstep with Ukraine if Russia invades. The European Commission president promises a swift response too.
If there are any further attacks on the territorial integrity of Ukraine, we will respond with massive economic and financial sanctions.
Existing home sales in the U.S. reach a 15-year high of 6.1 million. And Elton John's on the road again. He's resumed his farewell tour in New Orleans after nursing an injured hip.
You have been holding on to these tickets for 745 days.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
Fine in the 7-day average of COVID cases.
Yesterday, we had 359 positives. So that's a positivity rate of about 34%. Perhaps we could say we're in a plateau, but it's really too soon to tell.
Diane Jones is a volunteer for Unidos and Salud. The state saying there's been about a 48% decline in new cases over the past week. State Attorney General Rob Bonta opening an investigation to the Santa Clara County Sheriff's Office over allegations of civil rights violations in jails and resistance to lawful oversight.
It is time that truth comes to light, and we will use our authority under the California Constitution to determine whether the Sheriff's Office has engaged in a pattern or a practice of violating state and or federal law.
An arrest made in the stabbing death of 24-year-old Brianna Kupfer at a furniture store in L.A. Sean Smith spotted by a Good Samaritan in Pasadena outside a restaurant. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. You have a friend in the business. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal, your year-round comfort specialist.
That's the sound of your KFC chicken sandwich order. That's what happens next. Your chicken is Kentucky Fried to order. And that's the sound of your chicken being put on a brioche bun. Brioche buns don't make a lot of noise. Then we add sauce and pickles and serve your sandwich to you piping hot. Order the KFC chicken sandwich. It's Kentucky Fried to order on the KFC app or at KFC.com. At participating locations, prices may vary.
When a nasty cold keeps you up all night, Vicks NyQuil Severe gives you powerful relief from your worst cold and flu symptoms, which changes a night like this into a night like this. That's better. NyQuil Severe. The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, sore throat, stuffy head, aching, fever, best sleep with a cold, medicine. Use as directed.
Find cold and flu aisle at a Walmart near you.
And it's page one of the local news. Page one is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. And soon a third location coming to the Imperial Valley. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. But the COVID surge continues in the valley. George Gale has more.
It is the suspected result of the holidays. Updated COVID numbers were released Wednesday morning by the County Public Health Department. According to the new numbers, active cases of COVID-19 have increased by 651 cases. There were 3,541 cases reported on Wednesday as compared to 2,890 reported last week. The number of deaths attributed to the virus have also gone up from 811 reported last week to 819 reported this week. There are currently 87 COVID-positive patients hospitalized in the county. 24 of those are in intensive care. The health department says 42 ventilators are in use countywide. There are now 1,134 variants of concern cases reported in the county. That number includes all variant cases reported since they were first encountered in the county. The variants of concern in Imperial County are the Delta and Omicron variants. The state metrics for Imperial County indicate a positivity rate, 7-day average, at 35.4%. New cases per day per 100,000 population is now at 239.10. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, 14 undocumented individuals were taken into custody Sunday night. A U.S. citizen also arrested. El Centro Border Patrol Sector Intelligence Unit agents observed an SUV demonstrating signs consistent with human smuggling traveling through the Imperial Sand Dunes east of Calexico. They followed the vehicle into the city of Yuma. Agents watched the vehicle stop at a storm drain near the railroad on Redondo Center Drive, where several people got out of the vehicle. The area is known for undocumented individuals jumping onto commercial freight trains headed north. Due to the train's speed, agents did not pursue those individuals. They continued to follow the SUV to a trailer home in Yuma. The agents maintained surveillance, and a short time later, 2 individuals exited the residence and walked towards the suspect vehicle. As agents approached the 2, they ran back towards the trailer. The vehicle fled. That SUV eventually stopped, and the driver and a passenger were arrested. Agents entered the trailer and found 14 undocumented individuals, all individuals taken into custody and transported to the Calexico border station to be processed. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires sold at Quick Lane, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane service advisor. Now we're talking the best brands available: Michelin, Continental, Pirelli, Dunlap, Kelly, Bridgestone, and more. And we're talking the best price. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro. Well, 2 hikers were rescued by the Border Patrol. George has more.
It happened Monday evening. El Centro Sector Dispatch was notified of a 911 call from 2 female hikers stating they were lost. Agents were notified of the distress call and responded to the last known GPS coordinates provided by the hikers. El Centro Borstar unit participated in the search. At around 7:30 Monday evening, the unit located the 2 hikers 7 miles north of the U.S.-Mexico border, north of Interstate 8 in the Jacumba Wilderness region. The women, both United States citizens, were found to be safe and did not require medical attention. Since October, El Centro Sector Border Patrol agents have successfully rescued 78 individuals who were lost, in distress, or abandoned by smugglers. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that's it for page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right there at El Centro Motors. And in Brawley on Highway 86 in Julia Drive, that's the Brawley Auto Center. Soon a 3rd location coming. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. We've got the action, NFL playoffs, all the games.
He's going deep, down the right side.
Right up to and including Super Bowl 56 on AM 1230.
Oh! Hail Mary! Holy cow! Touchdown! Touchdown! I told you don't give up!
NFL action brought to you by Southwest Security Services, Stan's Auto Body, and Fred Miramontes for Sheriff 2022. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you this morning by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, auto, moments as well. There were 2 fatal accidents on Sunday, and the victims have been identified. George Gale has that information.
They happened in separate incidents. Late Sunday afternoon, 19-year-old Peyton Smith of Alpine suffered fatal injuries after the motor was riding in the Imperial Sand Dunes Recreation Area south of Osborne Road went out of control, ejecting the rider. Sunday night, a head-on collision was reported on Highway 98 east of Imperial Highway. Honda Civic, driven by a Calexico resident, collided with a Yamaha motorcycle. Motorcycle rider Richard Orman suffered fatal injuries. Driver of the Honda has not been identified. California Highway Patrol is investigating both cases. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, take a hike. Yeah, you're invited. This Sunday, the Imperial Valley Desert Museum is organizing a lowlanders hike. The public invited. The hike entails going through the De Anza Overlook and Yuha Geoglyph. Hikers will explore ancient trails as they walk in the footsteps of De Anza and the Kumeyaay before him. Pets are welcome, and hikers will meet at 8 o'clock Sunday morning at the Imperial Valley Desert Museum in Ocotillo. Well, the governor of Baja California had a baby in Brawley. George Gale has more.
Baja California governor had her second child on Friday. Baby boy Diego Jose Torres Avila was born at Pioneers Memorial Hospital in Brawley. Governor Marina del Pilar Avila said she missed only one official event. That was on Sunday. She said she was back at home and continuing to perform her duties as governor for the state of Baja California. Leaders from both sides of the border have offered their congratulations to the governor and her husband, Carlos Torres. Mother and child are reportedly doing well. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Treasure the moments, an enchanted evening. That's the theme for this year's Air Show Gala, presented by the Imperial Valley Regional Chamber of Commerce. It'll be held February 18th at the Del Rio Country Club in Brawley. The event will include dinner, a silent auction, dancing, the NAF Sailors of the Year, and more. A tuxedo, suit, or military attire requested, and you can contact the Imperial Valley Regional Chamber for more information. Coming up, I've got to look at the weather.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
According to the National Weather Service, dry conditions and near normal temperatures will prevail through Friday before another weather system brings an increase in clouds as well as breezy to windy conditions during the upcoming weekend. High pressure should then return into early next week with dry conditions and near normal temperatures. 74 our high yesterday, 49 our low. Sunny today with a high near 75. North wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 44. East wind around 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southwest after midnight. Friday, sunny with a high near 74. East-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north-northwest in the afternoon. Sunny on Saturday with a high near 70. North wind about 15 miles an hour, gusting as high as 25 miles an hour. Sunday, sunny with a high near 73. North wind around 10 miles an hour. 57 degrees, 44% relative humidity. Wind out of the north-northwest, 5 to 15 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, and Medicare supplemental coverage.
California, the future should be built for everyone. So we made the 2021 Ford F-150 even smarter and more productive than before. Built it to power new ideas anywhere with an available ProPower onboard generator and a new interior designed to keep you connected. Plus the newest generation of Sync to keep you at the forefront of the latest and greatest tech. This is a new generation of F-Series, the best-selling truck for 45 years, and it's only the beginning. We want your trade. Head in today to get 0% APR Ford credit financing for 60 months on a 2021 Ford F-150. Only at your San Diego County Ford dealers, where the future comes standard. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0% for 60 at $16.67 per month per 1,000 finance, regardless of down payment. Excludes Raptor. Residency restrictions apply. For all offers, take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 1/31/22. See dealer for qualifications and complete details. Based on 1977 through 2021 CY total sales.
It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action, the 76ers beat up on the Magic 123-110. Nets slipped by the Wizards 119-118. Hawks topped the Timberwolves 134-122. Hornets over the Celtics 111-102. Heat beat the Trailblazers 104-92. Bulls blistered the Cavaliers 117-105. Bucks over the Grizzlies 126-114. Mavericks 102. Raptors 98. Spurs topped the Thunder 118-96. Rockets rolled. They beat the Jazz 116-111. In overtime, the Nuggets topped the Clippers 130-128. Pistons edged the Kings 131. And the Pacers beat up on the Lakers 111-104. But long before Russell Westbrook was benched down the stretch in last night's loss, Lakers coach Frank Vogel was given assurances that the organization would support him in taking a hard line while coaching the star. Over the past week and a half, Lakers management has told the coaching staff to coach Westbrook as they see fit, even if that means pulling him from a game. And Joel Embiid tied his career high with 50 points in just 27 minutes as he carried the 76ers to that win over the Magic.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, the NFL filed a motion asking a Nevada court to dismiss former Las Vegas Raiders coach John Gruden's lawsuit against the league, saying accusations that the NFL leaked Gruden's emails are baseless and should be dismissed for failure to state a single viable cause of action. Speaking of the NFL, we've got doubleheader action Saturday. The Bengals and the Titans at 1, the 49ers and the Packers at 4:45. Sunday, we're back with another double dip. It'll be the Rams and the Buccaneers at 11:30 a.m., the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs at 3. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
At Burgers and Beer, we want you to be happy, live happy, work happy. Most of all, we want you to celebrate whatever makes you happy at Burgers and Beer. Bring your friends, bring your family, and let's make time for a good time. All the drinks, all the food, and great service too. Everything you need is right here at Burgers and Beer. Burgers and Beer, the best burgers in town.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you this morning by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. By the way, they offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro. Well, the average transaction price for a new car was $46,426 in December 2021, up 14% from a year prior, according to Edmunds. The increase, primarily due to customers paying more than the listed sticker price, an average of $700 above what manufacturers were recommending. In December of 2020, car buyers paid an average of $2,500 below the sticker price, close to the typical discount buyers traditionally pay. And, car prices will stay high for a while, but as 2022 progresses, look for car prices to drop just a little bit. You're inched roughly 2% higher today after the consumer goods giant said it would not raise its rejected £50 billion offer for GlaxoSmithKline's consumer healthcare business. Shares in GSK fell by similar levels after that announcement. And in other news, if Russia invades the Ukraine, inflation-weary Americans will likely pay the price at the pump. Oil prices have already shot up to 7-year highs in recent days. And a conflict between Russia and Ukraine, which the White House has warned could be imminent, would have the potential to drive those prices much higher. Wall Street showing green. The Dow Jones Industrial is up over 400 points at 35,435. The S&P 500 up 62 at 4595. The NASDAQ up 275 points at 14,616. Gold up 260 an ounce, and oil up 23 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business, and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro, and if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 75, north wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 44. Wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming south-southwest after midnight. Friday, sunny with a high near 74, east-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north-northwest in the afternoon. And right now, downtown El Centro, we're looking at 59 degrees, 44% our relative humidity, wind out of the north-northwest at 5 to 15 miles an hour. Air quality good everywhere, except right at the border, air quality moderate. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. They also offer live scan fingerprinting to the public.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
News on the Hour, sponsored by the Exogen Temporal Scanner.
I'm Steve Kathan. There's word the U.S. is imposing sanctions on 4 people accused of trying to destabilize Ukraine on behalf of the Russian government. And today, Secretary of State Blinken warned of a swift and severe U.S. response if Russia sends troops into Ukraine. CBS's Christina Ruffini previews a key diplomatic showdown.
It's a chilly afternoon here in Geneva, and there's no reason to expect tomorrow's talks between the U.S. and Russia are going to be all that much warmer. Responding to President Biden's comments that Russia faces severe consequences if it invades Ukraine, the Kremlin said this morning those words could further escalate the situation. Russia shows no sign of backing down, increasing troop numbers on its border with Ukraine and staging active military drills in Belarus.
A new CIA analysis indicates the illnesses suffered by U.S. diplomatic staffers in some countries were likely not caused by a foreign power. The Havana syndrome was first reported by CBS News Radio in 2016. Secretary of State Blinken says solving the mystery is important.
We are going to continue to do everything we can with all the resources we can bring to bear to understand, again, what happened, why, and who might be responsible, and we are leaving no stone unturned.
After a stinging loss in the Senate, Democratic leader Chuck Schumer indicates the battle over voting rights legislation is not over.
While tonight's vote was disappointing, it will not deter Senate Democrats from continuing our fight against voter suppression, dark money, and partisan gerrymandering.
The government says claims for unemployment benefits went up for a third straight week last week to a high not seen since October. Mark Hamrick of Bankrate.com.
Having notched the lowest levels in decades, new claims are moving in the wrong direction. Omicron deserves suspicion for some new job loss, with pressures being seen both on the labor demand and supply sides.
No change in the doomsday clock. It stays at 100 seconds to midnight, symbolic of how close the world is to man-made global catastrophe. Rachel Bronson heads up the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists.
The doomsday clock continues to hover dangerously, reminding us how much work is needed to ensure a safer and healthier planet. We must continue to push the hands of the clock away from midnight.
A big reason to cheer today in Belgium. A crowd welcoming 19-year-old pilot Zara Rutherford, who became the youngest woman to fly solo around the world.
It's just really crazy. I haven't quite processed it, I think. I mean, coming here, I was basically in tears, just trying to imagine what it'd be like to finally be home after 5 months.
Wall Street now the top 450. This is CBS News.
The leading sign of COVID is a fever, so everyone needs an accurate thermometer. Try the Exogen temporal scanner and learn more at Exogen.com. That's Exogen.com.
I know you've been waiting a little bit longer than normal.
Jen's manicure spot needs an extra pair of hands.
Who's at the front desk right now?
Someone who's handy with everything from nail files to spreadsheet files.
Deirdre's not coming in today, but we have that whole bachelorette party.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
At Church's, we're doing 10 pieces of our crave-worthy comfort made spicy or classic. That's 10 legs and thighs packed with bold flavor. That's how we do value. So you can do the Church's 10 starting at $10.99 deal. Church's, bringing them down home flavor. Offer valid at participating locations.
Would you like a cleaning product that can be used in the garage, the laundry, and the kitchen, and save space in your cabinet? Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. To learn more, visit us at simplegreen.com.
The top online retailer has a new venture to dress up customers.
Amazon says a new brick-and-mortar store near Los Angeles will be a magic closet for customers. A new app will allow shoppers to enter size and color preferences. Then it'll make recommendations based on algorithms stored from previous purchases. Once you make selections, you use the app to enter a virtual queue for a fitting room where staffers deliver your request to secure two-sided closets within minutes. Customers can use touch screens to request them to return with different sizes and styles. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The Justice Department has dropped its case against an MIT professor charged last year with hiding work he did for the Chinese government. Yang Chen was accused of concealing ties to Beijing while also collecting American dollars for his nanotechnology research. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Carroll Buckley.
Everybody's talking about you.
Carroll Buckley.
You're the talk of the town.